Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you today in the Great League, my favorite league currently, and it's going to be Shift Tree in the lead with Double Water in the back of Azumel and Jellicent. So a really common, well, I shouldn't say really common team, but really common Pokemon, especially the Azumel. I guess to be fair, you don't see Shift Tree as much as you used to, and Jellicent is more popular in the Ultra League, but they're still pretty common, and Azumel definitely on a lot of teams in the Great League because it's a great Pokemon. But Shift Tree does charge up super fast, as we've seen in the past. So let's go ahead and dive right into the commentary without further ado. Gonna be hit with a foul play, but gonna be able to take that. You know, that Umbreon might have Psychic. That's why they went for foul play instead of Last Resort against Shift Tree. It's always a possibility. Okay, gonna go ahead and go for the Ice Beam. They did charge up enough for a play rough, so this could get a shield. It does get a shield. Oh, that's a Sylveon. For some reason, I thought that was an Umbreon. Umbreon was in the lead. Okay, so Umbreon into Sylveon. I got it. So gonna go ahead and shield this. Gonna be a Psyshock. You know, I mean, Azumel could have taken that, but then it wouldn't have been able to take the incoming Charm attack. So wanting to get off this Hydro Pump makes sense. So it's going to get the shield. Definitely unfortunate. And they're going to be able to Charm down with Sylveon. Yep. So Sylveon, definitely an incredible Pokemon. Certainly an incredible shiny. In comes Drifblim. Did I say Drifblim? Jellicent. Did I say Drifblim earlier at the beginning of the video? I'm not sure if I did, but it's Jellicent. So Jellicent can take that Psyshock. In comes Umbreon. Out comes Shift Tree. Shift Tree has two Leaf Blades ready to go, so we're going to see both of them. I think two of them will be enough to KO. Yeah, looks like two enough will be enough. Oh, they didn't have another one quite yet, so Shift Tree will shield this, but it's only going to be a foul play. It would get the Shift Tree low, though, just because Shift Tree is a really squishy Pokemon. Now Shift Tree is going to be able to overfarm, so that was a really good shield. Shift Tree is going to go ahead and go for this Leaf Blade, and it's going to be able to go for a Leaf Blade against this Sylveon as well, before Sylveon deletes Shift Tree. Let's see if this is enough to KO. It is, otherwise that Charm would have almost deleted it. In comes Lapras. Luckily for Shift Tree, it's a Water Gun Lapras, so they're going to be able to get off this Leaf Blade. That is huge. Are going to be doing a lot of damage. Switching into Jellicent, going for the Shadow Ball. Not quite. They're going to get off an attack, the Lapras. It should be a Surf. It is. Jellicent's going to be able to survive that. Get off the Shadow Ball. If that was an Ice Shard Lapras, I'm pretty sure the Lapras would have won because they would have been able to knock out the Shift Tree before the Leaf Blade came out, and then they would have been able to survive the Shadow Ball and get to two Surfs, I believe. But either way, hey, it was a Water Gun one, so it worked out. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. And see how the next game plays out. Moving forward, I'm going to start cutting out these, you know, battle screen things so we don't have to, like, wait a while for them, because sometimes it takes a while to find an opponent, especially if you're higher up. Sometimes it doesn't, but I'll probably start cutting those out. Anyway, going up against Mandibuzz, definitely really bad, so switching into Azumel after farming up quite a bit of energy, able to farm up because that Mandibuzz has Snarl, so it doesn't do much to that Shift Tree. Anyway, they do go for a Shadow Ball and switch out into Skarmory. Okay, another flying type. So Shift Tree not really having much play at all. It does have energy, and foul plays will be hitting quite a bit of damage towards that Skarmory, but Skarmory will go ahead and go for an attack right now. Azumel will shield this one up. It's going to be a Sky Attack, okay? So we're going to see an Ice Beam in just a moment. If they can get to it, they can get to it. So Ice Beam coming out. Ice Beam is going to be doing a... Actually, is it enough to KO? Let's see. I think. Oh, they do shield. That would have been enough. But in comes Jellicent. Jellicent will be hit with an attack. Probably going to be Sky Attack. Yeah, I didn't think they had enough for Brave Bird. And Jellicent is going to be able to farm down before they get to an attack. Not quite, because they do pull a switch into Mandibuzz, trying to catch a Shadow Ball. It's a good thing that they were not able to catch it. The only thing is Bubble Beam doesn't like do anything anyway. But it does debuff it, which is nice, I guess. But that's just going to give Mandibuzz more farm after this foul play. Or Shadow Ball, I should say, because they have Shadow Ball. Actually, that still KOs, but so it didn't give it any farm. So I guess the Bubble Beam was fine, but it still doesn't do much damage. So we're going to see an attack come in from the Mandibuzz. Azumel is so low that it has to shield. It's going to be a Shadow Ball. And we're going to see an Ice Beam come out. So this Ice Beam will be doing a lot of damage. We probably will see the shield. Yeah, the Mandibuzz does shield. I don't think that's enough to KO. This is Great League. It definitely isn't enough in the Ultra League. But I'm pretty sure it's not enough in the Great League either. We're going to see a Shadow Ball. Not enough to KO. Switching in, going for the Leaf Blade. Okay, so both moves are resisted. Leaf Blade coming out. Trying to get to another one. Charging up a lot. So Shift Tree has, does it have two? I don't know if it has quite two, but we're going to see one Leaf Blade come in. and that is not enough to KO. It didn't have quite to this. If this is an Aerial Ace, it doesn't KO. It does do a lot, but Aerial Ace is a bad move. Shadow Ball is resisted. They do switch into Skarmory. They have an attack. Oh, that's not good. So this is going to KO Shiftry. And in comes Azumel. That's going to be a good game. Very well played. Unfortunately, they were not able to win that. But hey, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it was well played. It was a good attempt. Just was not able to win that. Was not successful with winning that. We could also see that they're currently ace. So congratulations on reaching ace. Hopefully next season you could push for a higher rating. Maybe veteran next season. Good luck to you. But either way, we're going to see Shiftry into Sableye. Okay. I mean, I like this if I'm the Shiftry, right? Of course, Return would do a lot, probably KO Shiftry, honestly. Foul Play wouldn't KO, not one. But Leaf Blades will be enough to KO. They bring in Nidoqueen, so yeah, I mean, you definitely want to go into the Jellicent. We're going to see a Leaf Blade come in right now. Able to pick up the shield, so that's nice. In comes Jellicent. Jellicent is going straight for this Bubble Beam, it looks like, but an attack comes in. This could be an Earth Power. It is an Earth Power, makes sense. Does do a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm just thinking of Ultra League because we had like basically 4 weeks of Ultra League. So like I'm just used to that not doing that much. But I know Great League, they're not as tanky, of course, because they're not as high a level. It makes sense. But like I'm seeing like do so much more damage. I'm just not used to it. Okay, so Nidoqueen taking a lot of damage. It is very low. Gonna go ahead and shield. That would have definitely KO'd. And we're going to see a farm down. They do pull a switch into Sableye. Going to go ahead and go for this Bubble Beam, hoping that it picks up the knockout. I'm not so sure that it does. It's going to be close. It does not, but they do throw an attack. Foul Play will KO Jellicent. Totally fine. So this Jellicent is going to go ahead and go down. You can farm down with either one, to be honest. It's going to be the Shiftry. I do agree. With the Shiftry, I would have farmed down with that as well. Getting even more energy. In comes Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen does go down to this Leaf Blade. We'll have to see what's in the back. They probably don't shield this. Oh, no, they actually do shield it. Okay, so in comes Azumel. Azumel going for the farm. Unfortunately, they get to a Poison Fang. So that's going to get the shield. And, oh, going to be Melmetal. Melmetal is not really going to appreciate a Hydro Pump. But, I mean, Melmetal does have Thunderbolt, I think. But they don't carry it usually. Usually it's Rock Slide as well as Superpower. So, yep, they're going for Rock Slide. We're seeing some of that lag. Azumel able to take it. Looks like the Melmetal is lagging or the opponent quit. I'm not really sure. It looks like lag. Yeah, it looks like the opponent's not there anymore. I'm not really sure what happened. Definitely unfortunate. But this is the game we play. But look, I mean, at the end of the day, this battle wouldn't have mattered. It looks like he may have stopped attacking to wait for the opponent. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. This game was going to be over anyway. And yeah, there we go. We see some lag. So yeah, the game was over anyway because that Hydro Pump would have landed. And you would have been able to farm down the Melmetal and then the Nidoqueen. So it would have been a good game regardless. But either way, well played. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. We do have an opponent already. So let's see what we've got. Going to be that Shiftry, of course. Shiny Shiftry into Gengar. Yeah, I mean, this is good, right? Of course, you're resisting Shadow Claw. Looks like the Gengar lagged a little bit. Looks like they got the attacks through, though. I don't really know. Anyway, you love the Go Battle lag, don't you? I'm just kidding. You don't love it. But able to take that Shadow Punch, very nice. Are we going to see a farm down? No, okay. I was going to say, you could probably get the farm down, but you'd have to shield the next attack. So Leaf Blade coming out. That will KO the Gengar. And in comes Mach, okay? So, gonna go ahead and charge up and go for an attack. Yeah, you really don't want to switch out now, because if you switch into Jellicent and save the Shiftry, Jellicent's weak to Alolan Mach, so you don't want to do that. And then if you go into a Azumarill, they could switch out as well, and then you're stuck with Shiftry and Jellicent up against Alolan Mach. So you kind of want to let this Shiftry go, or at least do a lot of damage to it. They actually do switch into Galarian Stunfisk. Out comes Jellicent. Yeah, good. So Jellicent is coming out to fight this Galarian Stunfisk. This is only a Rock Slide, so we don't have to worry about that. I do recommend charging up for the Earthquake to at least threaten a shield, but that's fine. We're going to see another Rock Slide. Now you have the Azumarill versus the Alolan Mach. Of course, Alolan Mach does have play against the Azumarill because it does have Gunk Shot or Sludge Wave, but Azumarill against Alolan Mach is going to be better than Shiftry and this Jellicent against it. We're going to see a Shadow Ball come in. This Shadow Ball is going to connect, doing a lot of damage. Very nice. Now this attack coming out. I think this is Rock Slide, right? I don't think they charged up for it. Yeah, it's going to be Rock Slide. Totally fine. Switching into Azumel now, so Azumel can just basically farm down. It could take, even if they get to an Earthquake, they don't, but even if they did, and now you just go for Hydro Pump, and this should be enough to KO that Alolan Muck, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. So let's see. It does KO the Muck, of course. Yep, makes sense. Okay, so good game, well played. We do have one more battle in here for you, but let's see. That is a 3-1 so far, so really, really good. Guaranteed positive set. You love to see it. Whenever you get a guaranteed positive set, that's what you love, right? Because now you know even if you lose this, you're still going up. So that's awesome. So let's see how the last game goes. So it's going to be the Shiftry, of course, into Wishcash. This is a beautiful matchup. Yeah, I mean, Blizzard is obviously KOs. This is not Blizzard, though. This is too fast. But this is still a beautiful matchup. Again, recommend charging up. But, I mean, they would have been hit with a Leaf Blade. Out comes Skarmory. Out comes Jellicent. So, basically, Azumel doesn't have a bad matchup against Wishcash, but Shiftry has a dominating matchup. So, you definitely want to try and win this matchup if you can. We're going to see a bait right now. So, let's see if they shield. Hopefully, they shield this. They do shield it. That is beautiful. So, yeah, trying to go for the Shadow Ball now. Yeah, we're going to see a Shadow Ball come in from this Jellicent right now. Both trainers fighting for Switch. Okay, no shield there. Very nice. Jellicent, I would probably invest, even if I had to 2-shield it. No, we're not going to. Okay, going to go ahead and just let Jellicent go. I think it was worth the 2 shields because that Shiftry has a huge matchup against Wishcash. But now you're going to be able to bubble down, which is good. But again, we don't know what's in the back. But this is, of course, good. Going to go ahead and shield that. It's going to be a Sky Attack. And we're going to see a farm down. And Azumel does get ahead on energy. Quite a bit of energy. We'll see what comes in. Going to be that Wishcash. It makes sense. Now it depends. Like, what do they have in the back? Do they have something that beats Shiftry? We already saw the flying type, so they might not. So that may have been why they let it go. In comes Shiftry. Shiftry going for the Leaf Blade. This is good to KO. This is good. I mean, yeah. I would have invested the shield, but this is going to be, it's actually double flyers, so definitely not great for the Shiftry. So yeah, I would have invested the 2 shields. You would have had the Azumel on Altaria, you would have had the Shiftry on Wishcash, and that would have been a good game. However, you're still going to win, so it's still going to be a good game. Regardless. I mean, I personally didn't think they had double flyers either, but regardless, it still is a good game, and this Azumel will definitely be able to get to Ice Beam. So, it's still going to go ahead and win that, and hey, really well played. Really well played. So, Azumel is going to be able to reach this Ice Beam. It is going to take a Sky Attack, or Moonblast, whatever, but it's going to be Sky Attack, but that's fine. It's going to be able to take it. Of course, double resisting, charging up, going for the Hydro Pump, going for the disrespect. So Hydro Pump, enough to KO, and that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good day. Bye.